What's going on, guys? Got some stuff to share with you today, some dies, some heads, and a cool package, so I'll get right to it. The first is Andrew's Warrior Razor X that he asked me to die for him. He's an incoming freshman, I believe, because we did 2016 here for 2016, the year he's going to graduate, and he wanted a navy horizontal die, and I believe his team's the Irish, so he wanted a shamrock in the upper corner, and I had to alter the design a little bit because of the shape of the scoop on the razor, and I wanted to make these as big as they could be so they'd really stand out. So I really like it though because it's like I like how they're symmetrical, but then the fade is asymmetrical. It's just a really nice look to it. There we go. And then also on the sides, I gave them two shamrocks on both sides, just so when the outside of the head would have a little bit of flair to it, but nothing too crazy. And then the throne logo on the back scoops, you know. It's one of the heads that I did, and really nice navy fade on it that's asymmetrical, as you can see, and it turned out really nice. So, hope he likes it. I think it's really clean, and especially if you put all white stringing in it or something like that, it's going to look really awesome. The next is for Joe. I did a stick for his son. It was like a marble Rasta dyed Under Armour head that was really awesome, and so he got that, and I guess he really loved it. So he wanted to get one for himself, and he's a big Notre Dame fan. So actually, both sticks are kind of Irish themed, and so this one turned out sick. So he wanted to just said run with it pretty much, and asked me to do a custom die. So at the top we got the Notre Dame logo, and then we got little shamrocks going throughout all of it, and then on the side we have another shamrock. On the back we have the throne logo, and the other side we have another Notre Dame, and then there's also one down here. So really cool. Also shamrock right there. This is a Warrior Spine, I believe the name of it is, and then I did navy fade throne mesh with all gold stringing, so triangle top, sidewall, throat, and then heavy top nylon and white, and then a gold shooter setup, and I just love it. I think it looks really classy. I was going to put gold in the die, but I kind of, really try to think of their uniforms, and they're mostly navy with a little bit of white and trimmed in gold, and so I wanted to make it look like that and keep it really classy because they're always a classy school. So came out really nice. Nice assassin pocket on it. I think it's just going to be a thrown around stick, so I wanted to give him something that had a good release on it. And so yeah, I think it turned out beautiful, and I love that huge Notre Dame, especially with the gold trimming it, just absolutely gorgeous. So you can see all the shamrocks turned out really nice. There's some more in the throat. And cool. So that's that one. The next is for Maddie. I think this is the third stick now I've done for him, and this one turned out really nice. So it's a Maverick Rise with a night pocket in it, and the biggest difference is the pink shooter in the bottom, which I think is really cool. Support breast cancer, and it's also cool the way that I tied them. It actually looks like the pink ribbon. I think it's just a really nice feature. So all white for the most part, with the really nice night pocket in it with the two nylons and the two shooters. Nice mid pocket's going to have great shape to it, great feel, great release. Just great. I really love it. And the channel is awesome for the rise on this thing. I just made it crooked. It's really nice, as you can see. So I think it's going to throw great. He's really going to love it. I love the pink shooter. I think it's really cool. And the final one, which is I don't know. This one turned out really sweet. It's another person who kind of gave me free reign. He said what colors he wanted, and then said just do whatever I want. So I like doing that because then, I don't know, they always seem to turn out the best for me, I guess, because it's the way that I would like them. And so this is David's STX Proton Power with a king pocket in black and red, and it's just really beautiful. It looks very natural for how black and red normally looks. So at top we did a triangle top in black and red sidewalls and black at the throat, and then a heavy top nylon in black, and then a red shooter setup, and I think it's got a sick channel on it. I love this thing. I mean, it's the king pocket, of course, I'm gonna love it. It's my favorite. And just look at the definition of the face. It's going to give it a lot of hold and a really hard shot. That's pretty much it. I like that I use mostly red. Normally I use black and white and then an accent of color, but I don't know, when I was thinking about it, I thought it'd be really cool to give it a little bit more red and then trim it in black, because black and red's tricky. Sometimes it can look really cheesy or it can look really amazing. So I hope you enjoy it, David. I think it's going to look really sick. It just looks sick, but it also throws great. it's got that great pocket on it. So really, really awesome. Really awesome. So those are the 4, and then I got some other cool heads in that I'll share with you guys later. I'm really digging this. Actually, I got 4 cool ones in just the past few days. I got Chrome Super Power. I got an all-white. I got an all-white Evo 3. A all-white Clutch 2, which is really nice, and an all-white Stallion, which is pretty cool. All brand new, so those are 4 pretty cool heads that came in the past day. And then the coolest thing, which just fell, I got this today and I had no idea. It just says shipping department on it, and I was like, what the hell could this possibly be? It's just a giant box. I had an idea that it was a shaft, but it had no really who it was from on it, so I opened it up because I didn't know what it was, and oops. And as you can see, it's a True Temper prototype. I got an email that asked to join their team, which I thought was really cool. I was totally down for it. So, as you can see, really awesome graphics on this thing, and it's got a really, really cool shape. Let's see. Oh God. There we go. So it's got this crazy kind of really far indents on the I don't know, on the side of that octagon or whatever the hell. But so it's very defined. These grooves are very defined. But it's got a great matte feel to it. It's not really heavy, but it feels a little bit heavier. I'll have to weigh it and do a full review of it. I'm kind of sad. I just bought a new shaft, and so I got to find a head for this and string it up with something. I got to get some more heads. I'm kind of breaking my rule lately. I'm up to like 7 or something like that. But comes really nice. No screw tap in it yet, so you just place it where you want. But it's got this foam in it, which I think holds the screw a lot nicer. Really nice butt end. It's like what comes on the Dragonflies, or whatever the name of that company is. I gotta check into the shafts. I've only heard great things from those, but nice butt end, nice and square. So I like that, and then great matte feel to it. The only thing I think it might be kind of weird is that this graphic, like it's hard to see, but where my finger is, right here, is actually the top of the shaft, and this graphic kind of goes off to the side. But it might be because, I mean, it is a prototype, but since this is so indented here, that maybe the graphic just is a little bit too big for this shaft, or small, because actually that would increase the surface area. Yeah, that would increase the surface area because the dimension between A and B would be wider for the indent than if it was straighter. But it's nice, really beautiful graphics, I have to say. The only thing I wish is it'd be awesome if that was yellow, because then it would be very throwy and like it. Awesome. But beautiful graphics, great feel to it. It almost feels like this is through the whole thing. I thought this was just for the screw, but it feels like it's through the whole thing, which would make it like, you know, the align. Oh, I'll just take the butt end off. No, it's not. Yeah, it's not. But it's definitely a composite. Try and see if you can see it. It looks like a hockey stick on the inside. It's got layered graphite and Kevlar, or whatever they're using, fiberglass. And here it's because it's not metal. I don't think it is. This is really. Oh, they got a number in here, serial number. Yeah, it's definitely layered fiberglass or whatever they're doing. But it doesn't go through the whole shaft, so I don't know if it's one of going to be the flexing ones to try and not break it over my knee. Yeah, it doesn't really flex. Flex a little bit, but nothing any more than I feel like a thin-walled metal shaft would do. So it could just be I don't know, but why would you not make it metal if it wasn't supposed to flex? Maybe it's just like a really stiff flex and I can't bend it enough without shooting, so we'll see. I don't know, sorry. I kind of just thought out loud there for about 5 minutes about this thing, but I'll definitely let you know. Beautiful shaft. Thank you guys for sending me one. I believe his name is Peter over at True Temper. I'll have to send him a letter that I just got it in, and once I play with it, I'll give him my thoughts. And also, I'm about 70% sure I'm going to be at the Lizards game tomorrow. It all depends on plans with friends and stuff like that, but if you're there, say hi. If you see me, really excited to go. Should be a great game. Playing the Cannons, and I saw them earlier. I saw them last year play the Cannons, but the Lizards played the Cannons in Harvard Stadium early this year and beat them, which was awesome. And so I hope this, they just lost to Rochester, but they're still in the top 4, and I hope they keep going. And that's everything, guys. Got some more cool unboxings coming up, and I'm waiting for them to come in the mail. I got some new gear, got some new cool heads coming in for customers, and a lot of throw mesh going out today, and some pretty cool places. We have a few D1 colleges, and some more pros, and some indoor pros, which I thought was really cool. And that is everything. Have a good one. Talk to you guys soon.